Specific frequency in the air right now, a subtle vibration that perhaps only a few can truly feel. If you are listening to this, it is because your spirit has been tuning into this frequency, even if your mind cannot yet fully comprehend it. We are approaching a threshold, a cosmic intersection of time and destiny that has been marked on the spiritual calendar long before you took your first breath. The dates are December 16th and December 17th. To the unawakened eye, these may appear as ordinary days, mere squares on a calendar filled with the mundane obligations of the end of the year. But to the chosen one, to the individual who has been walking the path of high resistance and deep preparation, these dates represent a portal. They are the opening of a divine window for the release of sudden, life-changing wealth. This is not a metaphor. This is not a vague hope. This is a prophetic alignment that signals the end of a season of scarcity and the violent, beautiful beginning of a season of overflow. You have felt this coming, haven't you? There has been a tension in your life recently, a feeling of being pulled back like an arrow against a bowstring. The tension has been uncomfortable, sometimes painful. You have wondered why the pressure has increased, why the challenges seem to have multiplied just when you thought you were finding relief. This pressure is not punishment, it is propulsion. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has been creating the kinetic energy required to launch you into a new dimension of existence. The wealth that is arriving is not just financial, though your bank account will reflect the shift. It is a holistic wealth, a wealth of resources, of influence, of peace, and of opportunity. But it starts with a sudden release, a jackpot of divine provision that is timed specifically for now. If you are ready to stop wandering in the wilderness and finally step into the promised land of your destiny, I invite you to subscribe to our channel right now. By joining us, you are not just clicking a button. You are aligning yourself with a community of awakened souls who are ready to steward the blessings that are coming. Join us and let us walk this path of ascension together. To understand the magnitude of what is about to happen on December 16th and 17th, we must first look at the journey that brought you here. You see, the Chosen One is not a title of ego. It is a description of a burden and a blessing. You have likely spent years, perhaps decades, feeling like an outsider. You have walked through seasons that felt like a barren wilderness. In this wilderness, you watched others succeed with half the effort you put in. You watched people with less integrity, less talent, and less spiritual depth seem to bypass the struggles that you faced daily. It felt unfair. It felt like you were forgotten. But here is the truth that changes everything. You were not being ignored. You were being hidden. There is a profound difference between being rejected and being hidden. A seed is hidden in the dirt, not because the gardener despises it, but because the gardener has a vision for what it will become. You have been in a dark place, yes, but it was not the darkness of a tomb, it was the darkness of a womb. In that darkness, while you felt like you were breaking down, you were actually being built up. Your character was being forged. Your integrity was being tested. Your capacity to hold power was being expanded. The universe does not give massive wealth to those who cannot carry the weight of it. Money is energy, and it is heavy. If you pour a gallon of water into a paper cup, the cup collapses and the water is wasted. For years, life has been turning your paper cup into a vessel of solid gold, capable of holding the ocean that is about to be poured into it. This upcoming transfer of wealth is described as sudden, and this word is crucial. In the ancient Greek language, there are two words for time, chronos and kairos. Chronos is sequential time, minutes, hours, days. It is the ticking of the clock. But kairos is divine time. It is the opportune moment. It is the moment when eternity breaks into history. The wealth that is coming to you is a kairos event. It happens suddenly. It defies the logic of linear progression. You might be thinking that it takes years to build wealth, that you need to save slowly and work harder. That is the logic of chronos. But when heaven decides it is time to bless a chosen one, it operates in kairos. It collapses time. It accelerates results. What should have taken 10 years can happen in 2 days. This is the energy of December 16th and 17th. But why now? Why you? The answer lies in the inspection you have unknowingly passed. Over the last few months, and particularly in the last few weeks, you have faced specific tests. Think back. Have you been put in situations where you had to choose between your integrity and a quick gain? Have you been forced to walk away from people who you loved, but who were toxic to your spirit? Have you had to maintain your faith when the bank account was empty and the cupboards were bare? These were not random misfortunes. These were audits. The divine realm was inspecting your foundation. They were checking to see if you are driven by greed or by purpose. They were watching to see if you would curse the process or trust the plan. Because you held on, because you chose truth over convenience, and because you kept your heart open even when it was breaking, you have been marked as safe for abundance. This is a concept that the world does not understand. The world thinks you get rich to be happy. The spiritual law states that you must be whole to be trusted with riches. You have done the inner work. You have faced your shadow. You have learned that your value does not come from what you own, but from who you are. And precisely because you no longer need money to validate your existence, you are finally ready to receive it in abundance. This is the paradox of the kingdom. It is given to those who have surrendered the desperate need for it, replacing attachment with stewardship. As we move deeper into this understanding, I want to ask you to take a small action that signals your readiness. If you are feeling the resonance of these words, if you feel the truth of this preparation in your bones, please take a moment to like this video. It is a small digital gesture, but in the realm of energy, it is a signal of agreement. It tells the algorithm of the universe that you are listening, you are present, and you are open to receiving. Now, let us discuss the specific signs that this wealth transfer is imminent for you. The first sign is a radical shift in your social landscape. You may have noticed that people are exiting your life. Friends you have known for years, perhaps even family members, seem to be drifting away or, in some cases, being violently removed through conflict or circumstance. This can be incredibly painful. It can feel like abandonment, but you must reframe this view. This is not loss, this is clearance. When a king or queen is about to enter a room, the path is cleared. The clutter is removed. God is increasing your perception before He increases your provision. He will not pour monumental blessings into a life surrounded by hands that are unworthy to touch what He entrusts to you. There are people who could handle your struggle, but who cannot handle your success. There are people who loved you when you were broken because it made them feel superior, but who will resent you when you are blessed because it highlights their own stagnation. The universe is removing them now to protect your future. The solitude you have felt recently is not loneliness, it is insulation. You are being placed in a sterile chamber before the surgery of transformation. Do not chase those who are leaving. Bless them, release them, and turn your face toward the future. Another sign is the intensification of the enemy's attacks. We must be real about this. When you are on the verge of a massive breakthrough, the opposing forces do not sit idly by. You may have experienced a sudden wave of anxiety, a barrage of negative thoughts, or unexpected mechanical breakdowns and expenses. It feels like everything is going wrong at once. This is a classic smokescreen. The enemy creates chaos to distract you from the miracle. He wants you to focus on the flat tire, the unexpected bill, or the argument with a spouse, so that you miss the divine download that is coming. This distraction often comes in the form of almost opportunities. As December 16th approaches, be very discerning. You might be presented with opportunities that look good on paper. They promise quick money or easy fame. But if you check your spirit, there is a hesitation, a slight nausea in your gut, a lack of peace. These are counterfeit doors. The enemy knows you are hungry for change, so he offers you a meal that is poisoned. Do not eat it. The blessing that God has for you does not come with sorrow added to it. It does not require you to compromise your morals or exhaust your soul. Trust your discernment. If it feels off, it is off. The true wealth that is arriving will bring peace, not panic. We often talk about wealth in terms of currency, but let's go deeper into what this divine jackpot actually entails. It is the restoration of lost time. Many of you feel you have wasted years in bad relationships, dead-end jobs, or battling illness. You look at the calendar and grieve the years that the locusts have eaten, but the wealth coming to you has a restorative quality. It will allow you to accomplish in 1 year what would normally take 20. It will provide the resources to heal your body, to secure your home, and to fund the dreams that you locked away in the attic of your heart. This wealth is also a weapon. It is meant to break generational curses. You're not just receiving this for yourself, you're receiving it to rewrite the DNA of your lineage. You are the cycle breaker. The poverty that has plagued your family line ends with you. The scarcity mindset that was passed down at the dinner table ends with you. This is why the battle has been so hard. You are not just fighting for your own comfort. You are fighting for the freedom of your children and your children's children. The resistance is heavy because the destiny is heavy. But you are stronger than you know. I want to pause here and invite you to engage with this truth. In the comments below, I want you to declare your role in this shift. Write the words, "I am the cycle breaker." Let this be your manifesto. Let it be written in the digital stone of this community. When you write it, you own it. You stop being a victim of your history and start being the architect of your future. As we approach the dates of December 16th and 17th, the atmosphere will become electric. You might feel physical symptoms of this energetic shift. It is common for chosen ones to experience changes in sleep patterns, waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. This is the spiritual witching hour, but for the righteous, it is the hour of divine download. If you wake up, do not just toss and turn. Get up, sit in silence, listen. The blueprints for your new life are being broadcast. You might also experience ringing in the ears, a sense of vertigo, or sudden waves of emotion, tears that come out of nowhere. These are symptoms of your energetic body calibrating to a higher frequency. You are shedding the old skin. It is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. The wealth that is coming requires a new mindset. You cannot put new wine into old wineskins. If you receive millions of dollars but keep a poverty mindset, you will lose it all. This is why the causes of your delay were so important. You had to learn that money is a tool, not a master. You had to learn that you are a steward, not an owner. Everything belongs to the divine. You are merely the manager of the funds for a season. When you view wealth this way, the fear of losing it vanishes. You realize that the source is infinite. If the pipe breaks, the water doesn't stop existing. You just fix the pipe or find a new channel. This shift from scarcity to stewardship is the final key to unlocking the portal. You must begin to act as if the wealth is already here. This doesn't mean spending money you don't have on foolish things. It means carrying yourself with the dignity of a wealthy person. It means being generous with what you currently have, even if it is little. It means cleaning your house and preparing the space for the new items that will enter. It means speaking with authority, not with apology. The universe responds to your vibration. If you vibrate at the frequency of waiting, you will keep waiting. If you vibrate at the frequency of having, you will receive. Let's talk about the specific mechanics of December 16th and 17th. These days are not magic tricks. They are alignment points. Think of them as a combination lock clicking into place. On these days, the flow of abundance is unobstructed. You may receive a phone call you gave up on waiting for. You may stumble upon an investment opportunity that explodes in value. You may receive a sudden inheritance, a settlement, or a gift from an unexpected source. Or it may be the download of an idea a business concept, a creative solution that is worth millions. Do not despise the seed. The oak tree is inside the acorn. If you get an idea on these dates, write it down immediately. Treat it as holy. It is the wealth you asked for, packaged in a form that requires your participation. This participation is vital. God works with you, not just for you. The sudden life-changing wealth is a partnership. You are the vessel. The divine is the pour. But you must take the lid off the jar. You must remove the limits you have placed on what is possible. Why do you think a certain amount is too much for you? Why do you think you only deserve just enough to get by? That is a lie from the pit. You are a child of the King. Royalty does not scrape by. Royalty dictates the atmosphere. It is time to reclaim your royal identity. As this reality sinks in, I want to encourage you to share this message. There is a spiritual law of reciprocity. What you share, you strengthen. If you know another chosen one who has been struggling, who has been on the verge of giving up, send this to them. Be the messenger of hope in their wilderness. By lighting their candle, you do not dim your own. You make the whole room brighter. The path of awakening that follows this wealth transfer is just as important as the transfer itself. Once the resources arrive, your life will change. You will have more options, but you will also have more responsibility. You will need to set boundaries like never before. People will come out of the woodwork asking for handouts. You must have the discernment to know when to give and when to withhold. Giving to a dysfunction only feeds the dysfunction. You are called to empower, not to enable. This will require a strength of character that you have been building in the dark for years. You will also find that your purpose expands. The wealth is not just for you to buy a bigger house or a nicer car, though those things are fine. The wealth is fuel for your mission. You have a purpose on this planet, a book to write, a business to start, a charity to fund, a community to build. The money is simply the gas in the car that takes you to your destiny. Without the gas, the car sits in the driveway. God is filling your tank because He likes where you are going. He approves of your destination. This is why the enemy is terrified of you getting wealthy. A broke chosen one is limited in their impact. A wealthy chosen one is a dangerous force for good. You can fund orphanages, you can change laws, you can build sanctuaries, you can influence culture. Money amplifies who you are. If you are good, money makes you better. If you are kind, money allows you to be kind on a massive scale. Do not let anyone demonize the blessing. The blessing is neutral. The heart of the holder determines its morality, and your heart has been tested. Your heart is pure. So, as we stand on the precipice of December 16th and 17th, what should you do? First, enter a state of radical gratitude. Thank God for the wealth before you see it. Gratitude is the ultimate act of faith. It says, I trust your promise so much that I will celebrate it as a done deal. Second, keep your eyes open. Watch for the synchronicities. Watch for the repeating numbers. Watch for the chance encounters. The universe is speaking to you. Third, protect your peace. Do not engage in low vibrational arguments. Do not consume fear-based news. Keep your frequency high. You are a radio tuning into a station of abundance. Do not let static interfere with the signal. Remember the metaphor of the bamboo farmer. For 5 years, the farmer waters the ground and sees nothing. No sprout, no leaf, no sign of life. People mock him. They say he is wasting his time. But underneath the soil, a massive root system is developing. It is spreading wide and deep, anchoring itself into the earth. Then, in the 5th year, the bamboo shoots up to 90 feet in 6 weeks. Was it sudden? To the observer, yes. To the farmer, no. It was the result of daily faithfulness in the unseen. You are the bamboo farmer. Your season of nothing is over. Your 90-foot growth spurt is here. This sudden wealth will silence your mockers. It will confuse your enemies. But most importantly, it will validate your faith. It will be the tangible proof that you were not crazy for believing, you were not foolish for hoping, and you were not wrong for waiting. The vindication is part of the blessing, but when it comes, do not gloat. Walk in humility. Let your success make the noise. There is a beautiful mystery in how the universe balances the scales. You have endured the night. Now you must endure the light. And believe it or not, the light takes adjustment. It can be blinding at first. You might feel a sense of imposter syndrome when the abundance hits. You might ask, who am I to have this? Silence that voice immediately. You are the one who stayed. You are the one who prayed. You are the one who believed. That is who you are. You have paid the price of admission with your tears and your tenacity. Walk in the door like you own the place, because your Father owns the building. We are building a community of powerful, awakened individuals here. If you haven't yet, please turn on the notification bell. You do not want to miss the guidance that will follow this shift. We will be talking more about how to manage this energy, how to protect your aura, and how to multiply what you are given. This is a journey, and we are just getting started. As the dates approach, visualize the outcome. Close your eyes and see your bank account balance changing. Feel the steering wheel of the car you need. Smell the air in the home you desire. Feel the relief of paying off every single debt. Your imagination is the workshop of God. It is where the blueprint is drawn before the construction begins. Do not be afraid to dream big. Your small thinking does not serve the world. Your expansion serves the world. The wealth is also coming to free up your time. Time is the only non-renewable resource. When you have wealth, you buy back your time. You are no longer a slave to the clock or a boss who doesn't respect you. You gain the freedom to meditate, to create, to spend time with loved ones, to connect with nature. This freedom allows you to ascend even higher spiritually. It creates a positive feedback loop. More wealth leads to more freedom, which leads to more spiritual growth, which leads to more wealth. This is the cycle God wants for you. You may have felt like you were in a holding pattern, circling the airport, but never landing. The fuel light was coming on. You were panicking, but the control tower has just cleared the runway. The landing gear is down. You are about to touch down in a land flowing with milk and honey. The delay was not a denial. It was traffic control, ensuring you didn't crash into something else. The timing is perfect. On December 16th and 17th, I want you to do something special. Take a few minutes to write a letter to your future self. Write it from the perspective of 1 year from now. Describe your life as if the wealth has already fully manifested. I am so happy and grateful now that I have. Write it in the present tense. Fold it and put it away. You are setting a coordinate in the quantum field. You are anchoring the timeline. This act of faith bridges the gap between the invisible and the visible. Be prepared for the suddenness. It can be disorienting. When things happen fast, the nervous system can panic. Breathe through it, ground yourself, go for walks barefoot on the earth, drink water. Remind your body that it is safe to be successful. You have been addicted to the struggle chemicals, cortisol and adrenaline, for so long that peace and abundance might feel boring or suspicious at first. Retrain your nervous system to accept joy. It is safe to be happy. It is safe to be rich. It is safe to be at ease. The world is changing, and the distribution of resources is shifting. Money is moving from the hands of the unconscious to the hands of the conscious. It is moving from the greedy to the generous. You are part of this great wealth transfer. It is not just about you. It is about the healing of the planet. Awakened millionaires will save this world, not politicians. You are being funded to be a solution. So, chosen one, stand tall. Wipe the dust off your clothes, dry your tears. The mourning season is over. The joy of the morning has arrived. December 16th and 17th are your dates. Claim them, own them. Step into the portal with your head held high. You have survived the fire, and now you carry the flame. The gold has been refined. The vessel is ready. The pour is beginning. If this message has blessed you, if it has confirmed what your spirit already knew, leave a comment below sharing one thing you will do with your new wealth to bless others. Let's fill the comments with declarations of generosity and hope. Let the universe see our plans for good. You are loved beyond measure. You are guided by the highest light. You are protected by legions of angels, and you are about to be incredibly, undeniably blessed. The jackpot is yours. The time is now. Receive it. Characters with spaces. 5214. Script. But receiving is an art form that requires as much discipline as giving. Many of you have spent lifetimes as givers, pouring from your own cup until it was dry, believing that self-sacrifice was the only path to holiness. The shift that is occurring now demands that you learn the spiritual posture of receptivity. To receive is not to take. To receive is to allow the universe to balance the equation. When you block abundance, you are actually blocking the flow of divine grace that wants to move through you to others. You must dismantle the subconscious wall that says you are unworthy of ease. If you find yourself feeling guilty for the blessings that are arriving, place your hand on your heart and remind yourself that your poverty does not help the poor, but your abundance can transform their reality. If you are ready to release that old guilt and stand fully in your worthiness, take a moment to click the like button on this video. It is a small digital signal, but it acts as a confirmation to your own psyche that you accept this new paradigm of deservingness. This transition into wealth and stability brings with it a necessary clearing of your social landscape. You may have already noticed that certain relationships are fading or becoming turbulent. This is not a punishment, it is a realignment of physics. As your vibration rises to match this new timeline of prosperity, those who are committed to their victimhood or their limitations will naturally become uncomfortable in your presence. Your light irritates their demons. Your expansion highlights their stagnation. Do not try to shrink to make them comfortable. Do not apologize for the favor that is upon your life. You are like a tree that has outgrown its pot. You must be transplanted into a larger field to spread your roots. If you try to stay in the small pot of your past relationships, you will become root-bound and wither. Bless those who leave. Release them with love. Their part in your story has concluded, and holding on to them only delays the arrival of your soul tribe, the people who will celebrate your growth rather than tolerate it. There is a profound silence that comes before the greatest breakthroughs, a stillness that can be mistaken for stagnation. If you have felt a strange quietness in the ether recently, do not fill it with anxious noise. This is the eye of the needle. You are passing through a narrow gate where you cannot take your old baggage. The worries of yesterday, the grudges of last year, the identity of the struggling one, none of that fits through this gate. You are being stripped of the heavy armor you wore for survival so that you can put on the silken robes of destiny. This stripping process can feel vulnerable. It can feel like you are losing yourself, but you are only losing the false self. You are uncovering the diamond that was always there, buried under the pressure of coal. If this resonates with your current experience of shedding the old skin, consider sharing this video with a friend who is also walking this path. Sometimes knowing we are not going crazy, but rather going through a spiritual metamorphosis, is the only lifeline we need. As you step into this new financial reality, remember that money is simply energy in a tangible form. It is neutral. It takes on the character of the one who holds it. In your hands, money becomes a tool for healing, for education, for shelter, and for beauty. The fear that money will corrupt you is a lie planted by a system that wanted to keep you powerless. You have done the inner work. You have purified your intentions. Therefore, the resources coming to you will be sanctified by your touch. You will know exactly where to direct this flow. You will be guided by intuition, not impulse. You will find yourself supporting causes and people that the world has overlooked. This is why you were chosen. The universe does not trust everyone with this level of resource, but it trusts you because you have proven your heart in the fires of lack. You remained kind when you had nothing. That was the test. Now comes the graduation. However, be vigilant against the imposter syndrome that tries to sneak in through the back door of your mind. The ego loves to whisper that this is all a mistake, that the bank made an error, or that the luck will run out tomorrow. This is the phantom pain of your old life. Just as an amputee feels a limb that is no longer there, you are feeling the phantom sensation of scarcity. When these thoughts arise, do not fight them. Simply observe them as echoes of a past timeline that no longer exists. Laugh at them gently. Say to yourself, I remember when I used to believe that. Then return your focus to the present moment, to the abundance that is tangible and real. Ground yourself in gratitude for the smallest things, the clean water in your glass, the roof over your head, the breath in your lungs. Gratitude is the anchor that keeps you from drifting back into the storms of fear. If you want to solidify this practice, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, as we will continue to share techniques on how to maintain this high frequency permanently. The path of the chosen one is often a solitary one, not because you are unlovable, but because you are a pioneer. You are clearing a path through the jungle that your lineage has never walked before. You are breaking generational curses that have held your family in cycles of debt and trauma for centuries. When you heal your relationship with money, you heal it for your ancestors and for your descendants. You are the pivot point. The buck stops with you, literally and metaphorically. This is heavy work, and it requires rest. Do not underestimate the spiritual exhaustion that comes from breaking chains. Allow yourself to nap, to stare at the sky, to do nothing. In the old paradigm, doing nothing was called laziness. In the new paradigm, we understand it as integration. Your body is upgrading its cellular structure to hold more light, and this process requires energy. Honor your vessel.